Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Dubot TV. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for brand new content. This your boy Go About Shorty. Let me get straight down to business. Today we finna talk about the Gulf Coast. We finna talk about the port cities. We finna talk about all the rappers that came from the port cities. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about how uh this region fell off the map and it don't get no recognition in the South or in the rap game, period. You know, because this was his own little region. So if you ain't never ate no gumbo, crawfish, you don't know nothing about getting no gold teeth put permanent in your mouth, then you don't know nothing about the Gulf Coast. You know what I'm saying? It consists of 5 states and a lot of big cities in the Gulf Coast. You got Mobile, Alabama. You got Pensacola. You got Gulfport. You got Biloxi. You got Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You got all these places to go, not including you got New Orleans and Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? All this the Gulf Coast. This the market. So, you know, all these people listen to the same type of music in all these cities. So you can ride from Pensacola all the way to Texas, New Orleans, and everything else in between. And you know, you can put your CDs out and market them. And a lot of rappers came from the Gulf Coast. And we finna just speak on some of them. You know what I'm saying? The number one big businessman from the Gulf Coast have to be Roy Jones Jr. and Bodyhead Entertainment. Everybody flocked to Bodyhead from David Banner, Fiend, Mr. Magic, Skullduggery, Chopper from No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Because Roy Jones had all the money on the port city. Because Florida, they rock different than Pensacola. Pensacola, the only city besides Milton that is on the port city. And you know what I'm saying? It listen to Texas music and they go get their goals in New Orleans and they listen to Chopped and Screw. Cause everybody in the port cities, they listen to Chopped and Screw. You know what I'm saying? Screw tapes being banged all day long. They riding Cadillacs. They got permanent gold teeth in Mississippi, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, they started making music after that No Limit because it came out like the Port City started uh, making a lot of music around 95, but it didn't come out to like 97. You know what I'm saying? Probably the most notable person that represented the port cities would have to be the last Mr. Big because he had that song "Take That," you know what, the trial, and he went on the road and did like 900 shows off of video on BET just in the port cities. And you know he'll hit a little bit of other places like Birmingham, uh, Chattanooga, uh, you know, places like that. You know what I'm saying? But he just had to stay on the ports. And Boosie was in it. CeeLo Camp was from the port cities. Cause you know, concentration camp, they sold all their units through there. Young Bleed, CeeLo, you know what I'm saying? Big Bodies. That whole Jigga movement is sold in the port cities. That's where they market at. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to go nowhere else. Kamikaze, the Cricket Letters, David Banner from Mississippi. You got 17 the Hog. You know what I'm saying? He sold a lot of records on the port cities. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna get a lot of Trill, you gonna get a lot of Boosie music, you gonna get a lot of No Limit. Skullduggery was doing his thing. KLC was a hot producer. You got Corey Moe, you know what I'm saying? These are the guys that make that gumbo music, that country music that all them cats like. Cause Chameleon and Paul Wall, they got they start in that market. And then all these cats started blowing up. Remember, David Banner had a chopped and screwed record. You know what I'm saying? When he got signed, he was one dude that had a chopped and screwed record put in the stores of his albums because he from the port city. All them listen to that music. The bounce music, what New Orleans used to have. It's crazy down there. And they still love Atlanta music, but we're not talking about Atlanta music. But David Banner, he probably was one of the most successful, you know what I'm saying, because he was a sponge. And, he would be a producer and he would like go shop his beats around outside the market and then he'll blend it in with the market. You know what I'm saying? Because the port cities used to always invite out of towners to come up and do shows for them. Like Pastor Troy, Lil Jon, East Side Boys, Yin Yang Twins, Young Bloods. All these cats would go do all their shows off in the port cities. And then, young cats try to get features and stuff, but they'll give out some here and there. Like C Now, he from Mobile, uh 344 Mob. You know what I'm saying? Uh you had the first platoon. You feel me? We just running down this market. And I'm just talking about this market because all these cats from this market, they all washed up. A lot of them, they not even be heard about no more because Boosie and David Banner and all these cats supposed to put these dudes on the map, but they never got put on. You know what I'm saying? Reese and Bigelow, they from the port city markets, and China White. You know what I'm saying? They music sold right there, and Screw definitely sold some of the most albums up in there. And he still represented. Uh, you got cats like Camp from Atlanta going up in that market, selling out. Out of towners would test their music, test their product up in there, just to see if it's good. And then you can go up in Florida and go to Pensacola, and then you test your product out there too. So you get a feel of Florida, see if the Pensacola cats like it, and from there you good to go. You get your crunk song, you out of Atlanta, you take it to Pensacola, it pops, you go straight to Mobile, you go straight to Biloxi, you go straight to Jackson, you go straight to Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. You go straight to Shreveport. And Hurricane Chris was in that market. A-Bay in that market. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't care about that market because everybody keep trying to lead that market. They trying to run, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like, oh man, we don't got no big labels down here. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for us to get our projects out. David Banner, he was doing his music in his van, and you can hear cars riding past when he was recording. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Last Mr. Biggs, he recorded with almost little to nothing. He barely had equipment he was using. You know what I'm saying? Rich Boy, he started selling his music and some of his beats to Roy Jones when he was like 17, 18, because he was from Mobile. You know what I'm saying? And Dirty Boys, they hauled ass, went to Texas, signed with Rap A Lot, because you know what I'm saying? They hurry up and got in the port city thing and circulated and got to Texas. Because, that's where the market at. If you from Birmingham, you got to come all the way to Mobile